All right, welcome back everybody. I missed all of you and I just want to let you know that we're going to get through this. Today, our lab assignment, we're going to be working on brownies. Now let me tell you, okay, these are going to be the very simple, economical brownies. This is your basic mix, but it's wonderful because it's real easy to put together. As you can see behind me, I have my kitchen. Definitely a nice, small, quaint area, much like what you're working with at your home. So we'll get through this together. Very, very nice. I just want to let you guys know that if you're unable to procure some of these ingredients, we have an option for you, okay? Check this out. All right, we are going to do a 5-ingredient, okay, challenge. Now, all we have to do with the 5-ingredient challenge is if you can take 5 ingredients that you have at your home and prepare a product, give me a brief summary of how you put it together, what your inspiration was, whether it turned out to your desire, and give me a picture of it plated. Okay, that would be the option if you're unable to complete the brownies. All right, well, let's get started and I'll show you and walk you through the ingredients and then we'll get into the process. All right, this is the mix that we're going to make. Now, I was inspired by a post that I was given on Facebook, and I really enjoyed this because this takes me back to my childhood when my parents used to put together some really nice brownies, quick and easy, and we always had these items on hand. So this will be what we are following, and let's take a look at the ingredients that we have, okay? Pretty simple. We are going to have imitation vanilla, vegetable oil, 2 eggs, flour, sugar. This is our cocoa. We have some baking powder, salt, and for those that have the option, chocolate chips. Now utensils, this is all we need. We'll have a bowl to mix in, a whisk, a spreader. We have some measuring utensils. These can be procured at the dollar store. That's where those came from. We have a pie pan. Now an 8x8 pan would be fine. I'm going to do mine in a pie pan so I can make a wedge. A little bit of pan coating, but just oil whatever pan you're using. And of course I have a presentation plate. All right, so you see in the recipe, it's in a Ziploc bag. What's really nice about this Ziploc bag is that you are able now to make the dry goods, and then you can write on it and make these up, make 6 or 7 of them, and pull them out anytime that you desire. So the first thing we're gonna add into the bowl is going to be some flour. Then we'll mix in the sugar, and basically all our dry ingredients are going to go in together. And this is the baking powder. Remember, make sure to level off your baking powder the best that you can. There's a little bit of salt. We will hold off on the chocolate chips until later. So we're going to gently mix this together and then we'll add some wet ingredients. Now that the mix is well mixed, we could store this in a bag for later and write on it the directions. But we're going to go ahead and now we're going to add in the oil. We'll gently start to stir this. It's kind of nice to get the oil halfway mixed in, and then we're going to put in our vanilla. The last thing that goes in will be our eggs. Definitely we want to use the eggs for the structure of the dish. It's going to help elevate it. And then as you can see, we're just going to mix this in until it's very nice. Now, as you can see, this has turned out to be a nice and easy product. Not bad at all. While this is happening, we're going to let this rest for a few minutes, and then we will go ahead and get our pan prepared. All right, now you can see that it is a very nice, moist, heavy mix. We will be placing this into our pan, and then we'll put our chocolate chips on there. But let's go ahead and we will pre-spray the pan. Not too heavy. We just want to ensure these ceramic pans are great. They will refrain from sticking, so we'll get a very nice mix out of this. All right, let's go ahead and get this ready to go. We're just gonna simply get our mix out of here. Let it drop right in there. It's a lot thicker and heavier than a cake batter, so remember, less moisture. If you notice, the vanilla and the oil were the only two components other than the eggs to provide a moisture content for the dish. Now all we have to do is just gently pat it out. Nice and easy. This will make a nice wedge. Now, as you can tell, normally this time of year, we would be discussing a lot about nutrition. However, it seems that nutrition's kind of taking a back seat at the moment, but we'll get back to it. All right, here come the chocolate chips. Now, if you have some chopped nuts, I noticed I saw a few pantries that had some nuts in it. Go ahead and you can choose just about any nut that you want to put on there, and this would be a great addition. Let's go ahead and get our oven ready to go. All right, this oven right here, we have it set on bake 350, okay? That's the time frame that we're looking for. We're going to be baking these 20 to 25 minutes in the middle rack, somewhere in that area. I'll pull out so you can kind of see what we're working with. This is just your average oven from home, no problem. Got a nice looking lid up here though. All right, so our oven's ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and put our product in. All right, here we go. Get this in there nice and good, and that should be sufficient. Let's set our timer. Mine's up here, really nice and easy to use. I'm gonna hit time, and I'm gonna go with 20 minutes. I always like to take the lower of the two times. And let's see what, all right, let's see how it's doing. I think we're there. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. Very nice. Now when I plate this, we're definitely going to be plating it with ice cream. And we'll let this rest for about 30 minutes. We want to make sure that it is warm and all the sugars have caramelized and the structure is going to hold together. Okay, let's go ahead and plate our brownie. We have it nice and it's set. Oh, that looks good. We're going to go with a little bit of a fatty piece because I'm a little hungry today. Now we're going to notice it's going to come out of here. It's going to be nice and gooey and soft. So we got to really, ooh, that first piece. I don't own a pie server, so bear with me guys as I lift this out of the pan. Oh, wow, put that on there. Very good. Now check this out. We got to top it off. Got to put a piece of ice cream on there. And that's pretty much your brownie. Well, that's all we have for today, guys. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you guys get out there and make some wonderful, wonderful brownies. I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste. This will make you happy. Definitely. And on top of that, make sure you guys get out there and get some riding in while it's done. Talk to you later.